Well, good morning, Stevens. In the morning, we visited one of the spaza shops here at Norwood, First Avenue. That's where we found that the owner of the spaza shop is not registered. One of them has an expired permit for education here in the country, and now we are in another spaza shop. As you can see behind me, the officials from the KSD municipality are busy conducting the raid, checking if the items have not expired and that they are healthy. But to give us more information about today's raid, I'm joined by Ngangelizwe Nelani, the executive mayor of the King Sabata Dalindyebo Municipality. Mayor, thank you so much for making time to talk to us. You've been to the first spaza shop and you are in the second one, and your team is around in and around town in many other spaza shops. What have you found so far?
Ntsiki, really, it's really disappointing. We have started this campaign last year in May aggressively. We were joined by NRCS, a national entity which was assisting us. But what we are finding, even now, the contravention of even the places that they are using, let alone what they are selling in, we are still getting things which are not supposed to be sold by them in essence. So it's quite disappointing. In the spaza we are in, the two owners, they don't have permits. They have got an expired permit, which expired 2019. They are saying they've made an application, but they are here and they are continuing. So in essence, we have a multidisciplinary team which is working as government jointly integrated, which is, we have to applaud that. All the disciplinary entities, they are working. SARS is checking the compliance. EHPs, they are looking at the compliance inside in our municipality, whether you're talking about building, it's here checking all the what we're supposed to check as the compliance. But we are getting really a disappointing situation. What is worse, we are also confronted with the fact that they are sleeping inside the business, which is also not allowed.
After Mr. Executive Mayor, the National Minister of Coca, Mr. Nhlabesa, approved that the municipalities can amend their bylaws using their own discretion with the bylaws that you already have in place. When are you going to amend according to the new amendment done by the National Minister?
Ntsiki, we do have the latest bylaw, 2024, which has been just gazetted. Us is just to tweak that. It's just a matter of us going to the council, and in the council we insert what needs to be inserted, which needs to improve if there's any. Otherwise, we looked at all the aspect and we made that it is watertight before we gazetted. In fact, all the steps which needed to be taken, we did take them, and we were sure that it is watertight, and we gazetted it. But the regulation which has come, we are just oppose it with the bylaw we're having. We are having a meeting on Monday, which with all the stakeholders, so that we are taking them on board, and also we will be reading the new regulations so that we pick areas which we think And also, we're also going to be using that as a consultation.
Lastly, Executive Mayor, in 20 seconds, the spaza shops here in the KSD municipality alone are mushrooming in rural areas as well. And in this particular spaza shop, you have found this gentleman next to you not having a permit to be here in South Africa in the first place. What are you going to do in those instances? Are you going to shut down the spaza shop, or you will give them time to reapply for permits to be here?
Can I start by saying yesterday I was in Ward 25 next to Coffee Bay, doing exactly what we are doing. We were having a campaign. What we have here, what we saw here is exactly what we have there, let alone that there were permits in that site. We are continuing visiting. In fact, in the meeting which we are going to be having on Monday, all ward councillors will be there and the traditional leadership will be there, so that we are able then, to enforce our bylaw in each and every corner of our municipality.
On that note, Executive Mayor Ngangelizwe Nelani, thank you so much for your time. Stephen, on his left-hand side, rather, Stephen, there is the owner of this spaza shop that we are currently coming to you from. He doesn't have a permit to be here in the country in the first place. And in the first spaza, we found out that they do have asylum documents, and currently the officials from the municipality have taken them to Home Affairs to validate those documents, to check whether or not they are authentic, and they got them through the right channels, without giving away the information as to when from here, because these owners, they tell each other what is going on the ground and then they hide. But I can tell you, Stephen, that it's still a very long day for the Executive Mayor and his team. Stephen.
Ntsiki Nohiya, thank you very much indeed, from the King Sabata Dalindyebo Municipality in the Eastern Cape.